Alright guys, so in the last video I asked you to create a GDAX account, and today I'm going to show you why you should use it and how to use it. Alright, so let's start with the why first. It's very important. If you want to build your passive income and invest in BitConnect, right, for example, you need to have Bitcoin. You need to buy Bitcoin with your fiat currency. For me, it's US dollars. So I need to transfer. What's going to happen is I need to transfer dollars from my bank account into these exchanges. Could be Coinbase, could be Gemini. There's various different things. And buy some Bitcoin and then send it to my BitConnect wallet. And that will act as your initial investment. Every single step here can have a fee for it, especially when you buy Bitcoin and send Bitcoin. Right? So the reason why you want to use GDAX is not only does it fulfill all of the 3 steps that you need to do, which is to essentially change your US dollars into Bitcoin and send it to wherever you want. It does it, to my knowledge, it is the cheapest way for you to do it. So I'm going to explain the 3 steps in more detail. Right? So the first step is transferring dollars from your bank to this exchange. There's 3 ways for you to do it, right? At least 3 main ways for you to do it. The first one is a wire transfer. Right, so the pros for a wire transfer is that it's very fast. Usually is done within 1 or 2 business days at most. It is high to no limit, which means you can pretty much do however much you want. I've done 11,000 with no issues. And the con is that you have to pay a fee. I use JP Morgan Chase, which is a bank international, but it's a bank in the US. It's got footprints all over. That's a huge bank, but it charges me $25 for me to make a wire transfer. And in addition, Coinbase or GDAX charges me $10 for receiving that wire transfer. So a total of $35 in fee for transferring $11,000. Okay, it's something that I can live with because it saves me a week of waiting time, and I think the opportunity cost there is it outweighs me paying the fee, so I'm willing to do that. The second way, which is probably the most common way for people to do it, is the ACH transfer. It's just transferring money from your checkings account to, GDAX. Now the pro is that it's free. You don't have to pay anything. The con is there is a limit. There's a $7,500 limit per week. At least that's the limit for me. I'm not sure if it's the same for everyone, but it's $7,500 every single week. You can't transfer more than that, and it's slow. It takes 7 to 10 business days to complete the transaction. So there's a long period of time that you have to wait. You can't do anything. The money is in limbo, right? It's outside of your bank, but it's not in GDAX. You can't do anything with it. And to me, it's not the best way, but if I'm in no rush and I don't see urgent reasons for me to use the money, this is the way that I would do it because it's free. The last way is credit cards. Now, I highly advise against using credit cards to buy Bitcoin. Most people who are using credit cards, it's because they don't have the money, and I just don't think that they're in the position to make such purchase. Luckily, GDAX or Coinbase, they do a pretty good job in limiting how much people can buy. You can only buy $400 per week, so you can't swipe your credit card for more than $400 a week here, which is good. It keeps people from not spending too much on credit, investing too much on credit. So I'm gonna just skip past this way of transferring money. So ACH transfer is probably the best way if you're looking to transfer something less than $7,500. Anything more than that, and you want to use it pretty quickly, looking to wire transfer, that should fulfill the first step. Second step is buying Bitcoin. There's 2 ways for you to do that with GDAX. Okay, now the first way is you can put in a market order. You put in a market order, say you want to buy, I don't know, $5,000 worth of Bitcoin. Okay, once you click buy, place by order, your order is going to be fulfilled rather quickly. It will look at any of these sell order from the order book, and it will just fulfill it because you're someone who's willing to spend $5,000 to buy Bitcoin at market price, right? The problem with doing it this way is that GDAX charges you a 0.1% fee. So on an order of $5,000, 0.1 is $5. It's not a huge deal, but anything larger, it goes up, and $5 you can get a pretty good Big Mac sandwich with it. It's a big deal. I don't want to pay that unless I don't have to. So the second way to do it, which is the recommended way to do it, is a limit order. Let's get rid of this. Okay, great. When you put in a limit order, your order is one of these entries. Okay, if it's confusing, we could spend more time in a later video to talk about what the hell this crap is, and you know, all this stuff. But basically, your order here will only be executed when someone has a matching pair. When someone puts in a sell order at market price, and it pairs with what you are doing, or in other words, someone's willing to buy it at this price. I'm sorry, someone's willing to sell it at this price while you're trying to buy it at that price. The order matches, your order goes through. If you do a limit order, it's completely free. GDAX does not charge you a fee. So I'm going to do it on the spot here. I have 10,000, a little bit over, and I want to buy around maybe 500, and I'm just gonna look at the market price here, which is 14,900. So let's see. Right, that is 0.701 Bitcoin. 701. Oh, oops, sorry. This price, I didn't mean to put it, I made a mistake. So you can see that there's around 30 something coins being requested to be bought. Somebody wants to buy it. Well, it moved now, but around 14,000 in the high 900s, right? 14,900s. So we want to put maybe 14,980, okay? And I want to buy 0.70. It's going to cost me $10,501. All right, limit order. We're going to place buy. And here we are. We have 0.7 in the queue, and the first, the one that's offering the most right now is 14,984. Once this one is bought out, it's our turn. Oh, it's fulfilled. Fulfilled. We have 0.7 Bitcoin, and we have whatever we have left. We didn't get charged anything, right? This is completely free. So this is why we want to use this feature that GDAX has to offer when they don't charge you anything to buy a Bitcoin. There's no fee, as you can tell. Zero fee, zero fee, zero fee, because we're using the limit feature. Very important. Keep that in mind. So the last step is sending Bitcoin. Now this is where a lot of the money are wasted. When people who don't know, they want to send Bitcoin to one address to another address, and these exchanges charge you, as I've previously stated, a bleeding asshole for sending these small amount of money. Some people send $50 and they have to pay $30 to send $50. That is absurd, and you shouldn't have to do that. So today I'm going to show you why GDAX is so good. It's because they cover the fees for you. You don't have to pay anything. So if you use ACH transfer, that is free. If you use a limit order, that is also free. And when you send Bitcoin from GDAX to another Bitcoin address, that is also free. So the entire 3 steps, you're not spending any money, and it can't get better than that, okay? Alright guys, so we just bought some Bitcoin. Now we have to send it over to our investment platform. By the way, just like 30 seconds later, the price went from where we bought it was what, 14,900 something? It's 15,001. So the volatility is pretty crazy. Anyway, this is super easy to do. So we're going to use BitConnect as an example. Make an account. I'm not going to walk you through how to do that. Just make sure you have the right address, bitconnect.co. Make an account, log in, and go to your wallet section, right? Go to the left-hand side. It could look like this. It could look like, I don't know what it looks like. Make sure it's expanded so you can see. Go to your wallet and click on Deposit Bitcoin, which is right here. Don't click on this one or any other one. Receive Bitcoin, all right? Deposit Bitcoin. This is how you pull up your Bitcoin address. This is what you need. Now, if you're on a phone and you're sending Bitcoin with your cell phone, the QR code makes things easier. You can just scan it. Since I'm on a computer, I have to copy my address, which is this one. Copy. Go to your GDAX account, and what you want to do is you want to withdraw. You want to withdraw to a BitConnect address. Destination is this one, right? That is the address that we just copied. How much do you want to send? I don't want to send too much. I just want to send $100. As an example, maybe 120. So 120 over the market price of about 15,177, which I see right here, by the way. That's where I got it from. it's 0.0079. So I'll put 0.008. Okay. And you can withdraw, but I obviously have to get a verification, and I think it's okay for me to type it in. Okay, I have successfully withdrew 0.008. Now, if you remember, we had 0.701. 0.008 taken away is exactly this amount. They charged me nothing for sending this Bitcoin to my external wallet. This is great. Sending Bitcoin for free is amazing, right? Now, for those of you that don't know, it takes a lot of mining to validate transactions, and that's essentially what the miners are actually doing, is to validate these transactions, Bitcoin transactions that are out there, and they work for a fee. You have to pay a fee for your transactions to go through. So the fact that GDAX is willing to cover the fee for you is amazing, and you need to take advantage of that before they change anything up. So make a GDAX account, as I said before. Follow this video so that you can use the different ways to transfer these money and minimize your cost. It's a very trustworthy. It's part of Coinbase. They've been around. The first time I bought from Coinbase was back in 2014. They've been around for years. I don't think they have any records of being actually hacked. There might be attack attempts, but I don't think they've actually been hacked. We'll get into more detail about how to more securely store your cryptocurrency, whether it's a offline wallet, other options. We'll go through that and what the cost is. But right now, GDAX and Coinbase is a safe place to have some Bitcoin. Transfer money in here. It's trustworthy, and most importantly, it's free. It's the lowest cost method that I have, to my knowledge. If you know another way that is completely free, comment down below. I want to know it too, and I think other people would really appreciate for you sharing what you know. Now, once you wait enough time, it's not going to say no incoming anymore. It's going to have a transaction here that acts as pending. So once it goes through, we'll do some investment here on BitConnect, but I'll show you that when it's ready. But this is going to conclude the video around GDAX and why it's really good, really good platform to use. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.